One of the most beloved characters in all of Dragon Ball has always been Goku's son, Gohan.
Jinboo. Fight you? No, I want to kill you.
Now, Gohan has some of the best moments in the entire Dragon Ball series. The one version of Gohan that I noticed doesn't get enough attention is that of GT Gohan. And this video is going to tell you exactly why GT Gohan is extremely underrated. Let's go. Now we all know that Gohan has always been about his studies. This is one of the main reasons in the original story he got weaker at the beginning of the Buu saga. He didn't keep up with his training. One of the most interesting things about GT Gohan is that in the perfect files, it states he kept up with his training over the years. Because he's so good at everything he does, it's actually Gohan who came up with the idea to travel with Goku in space to retrieve the Black Star Dragon Balls, to everyone's surprise.
Yeah, Dad. We could never let anything bad happen to Earth. That's why I've come to a decision. I'm going to find the Dragon Balls with you.
Also, him and Bulma are putting together the spaceship that'll help them travel through space. You know, the two geniuses on the planet. This isn't the first time Gohan wants to get involved. Later in the story, Gohan is ready to go along with Goku to fight the Shadow Dragons in order to retrieve the Dragon Balls once they've cracked.
Wait a second, Dad. I'm coming with you.
This just shows how much growth Gohan really has, because he's trying to help his father fix the mess that he takes responsibility for when it comes to the Dragon Balls. Gohan steps up numerous times in the city. Super Gohan?
Have you kept up on your martial arts training at all?
Not really, Master Roshi, but I can definitely still turn Super Saiyan when I want to. Maybe.
Yeah, let's move on. When it comes to the fandom of Dragon Ball, we usually have two different views on the character of Gohan. One of those views is that Gohan should have never stopped training, then he would have been the strongest. Once Goku died back in the Cell Saga, it was up to Gohan to protect the Earth because now he had the power that nobody else on the planet had. The next instance of this was when he was supposed to take up the mantle after Goku left with Oob. The second view is that he never wanted to be a fighter and he wanted to be a scholar. Let him live his own life and be different from his dad.
Gohan may have that power, but it doesn't matter. He doesn't thirst for battle and mayhem. He's not a fighter like you. Huh?
Two vastly different opinions, right? Now, would you believe that GT gives us the best of both worlds? Let's take a look at his power, for example. When fighting Goten, Gohan holds back against Goten in his Super Saiyan form. Baby takes note of how different Gohan's power is. And Baby is attacking Gohan in order to damage him, but he can't even do so against Gohan in his base form. The next instance of his power is when he, as well as all the other heroes, help Goku power up enough to get full power Super Saiyan 4 to destroy Great Ape Vegeta Baby. Later on in the series, we see Gohan who fights Rildo, the same Rildo that Goku said was stronger than Majin Buu. And Gohan is fighting him in his base form. Rildo does manage to turn Gohan's limbs into metal, but you never get the impression that Gohan's really in any danger because he never even bothered to transform against him at all. Now when it comes to the ultimate form of Gohan, this is where things get a little strange. You see, he doesn't appear to transform in the ultimate form, but that doesn't mean he can't. Through the series, he uses Super Saiyan, but not the ultimate form. I think Gohan either never felt he needed it, which is just weird considering the danger they were in, but like the files say, he never stopped training, so he should still have access to the form. When it comes to thinking, Gohan is the one in the group who calls out all the strategies of what's going on during a fight and even communicates why certain strategies will not work. He shows his importance in many ways. But let's keep going.
I don't think I've ever seen you move that quickly before, Dad.
The little bit of power I absorbed from you earlier really helped my instant transmission.
In Dragon Ball GT, Gohan has been in many difficult situations, but he always rises to the occasion. After he is free from Baby's corruption, Gohan assists Kibito in curing everybody of Baby's infestation as well. Then we move on to the loss of Piccolo, his mentor, his best friend. What Piccolo meant to Gohan is something more than words can describe. Seeing Gohan drop to the floor and just yell out that loud cry was so heartbreaking. Gohan looks to the sky in pain with the loss of the being who was there for him when his father passed away.
I miss him, Dad.
Piccolo gives his speech on saying goodbye to Gohan, and the emotion is truly felt here. Gohan is vulnerable. Later on in the series, Gohan puts back on his father's gi, and I just love the way he praises Goku when he's wearing it.
My father was the galaxy's greatest fighter, and he was doing it long before you were even born. Your history.
In Dragon Ball GT, Gohan is a combination of what the fans want. He's a scholar we all wanted to see him become, as well as the warrior his father can be proud of. When they speak of the best version of Gohan, GT Gohan should be in that discussion. We all love future Gohan and we all love present Gohan, but GT Gohan is amongst the best. In Dragon Ball GT, the writers really understand the character of Gohan.
My father was the galaxy's greatest fighter, and he was doing it long before you were even born. Your history.
Thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you guys think about GT Gohan down below, and I'll catch you guys next time. That's all I got.